Hello friends, it is time for the 4th episode of the Vampire Lestat, blah blah blah, intro. Let's just get into it. So with that, the Vampire Lestat, episode 4. Let's go. Okay, I hear Aaaaaaand.
Vampires taking over the world. I saw Claudia.
The Great Conversion.
Like her. Thank you, Regina.
Who is Regina?
I'm sorry you were burdened out of spite.
Where does the
What's happening?
start?
My name is Arun.
Arun.
Hello, Arun. I am an addict.
And I feel him. Stop.
Oh,
Gabriella
okay,
Rich,
yes.
My first flip. It brought poor Dan to his knees and seated a hate for me inside him. How long are you gonna stay? I saw you 2 times last century.
Okay. Wow. Okay. There's a lot in that previously. Interesting. So, but just that statement from Lestat about it planted a seed of hatred in him. I'm starting to get nervous because we know that Aaaaaaand is back in the picture. So Daniel is hating Lestat right now. Aaaaaaand's coming back in the picture. I don't know.
Rockers sing about the road, but it doesn't make them conclusive. It can grind you down.
What'd he say? Wait, what'd he say? I know this is not important, but...
Cliches about the road can be concussive, but it doesn't make them conclusive.
Oh.
It can grind you down, the nifty-50 United States.
He's getting his nails
there was
done.
some optimism, as somewhere between the Pete Diddler and Chipotle's new adobo ranch sauce, the Vampire Lestat found itself momentarily trending as both
him floating.
irrefutable proof of the cloud gift and deepfake Antichrist. More red meat for Reddit.
Reddit. I love the way he says that.
And the sudden disappearance of the vampire Sophia.
Oh no.
I would later find out paid for out of the Talamasca discretionary
Really?
fund of our recent apocalyptic adversities. Look
Oh
no
my
further than
God.
that watchful order and the river of discreet money flowing in dark directions. And our bus never stopped for gas. We ran on bots and abandonment.
These like intro monologues from Lestat are just so fascinating. I think that they're something that definitely requires revisiting. And so it's something that I'll probably pay more attention to during the editing phase, but there's always so much. Always very, in, you know, Lestat's way, like pretty like poetic and pretty like reflective of the times. So I do think it really does serve the purpose of like the failures, like telling his story, but because he does still continue to provide the appropriate context for like what the band is ultimately living through, competing against, like their successes and like what that really like means for them. So it's always just fascinating just to hear that segment of in the beginning of every episode. Uh-oh, they're actually getting stopped by the cops? Oh shit. Oh my God. Also, that was also another thing I forgot to mention. The debauchery that was going on in that van. My God. The lawyer, she's also crazy. Like everybody. Jeez Louise. Oh my, that's so much coke. That's so much. He's gonna die. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Also, they can't just board your bus. Oh no, not the drug sniffing dog.
I'm gonna have you all step outside now.
You'll need a judge's warrant, so...
Why don't you take a seat?
Right?
Come, Delilah. Take a seat.
Oh, he can also control animals. I didn't know he could do that.
We are a rock band, and we need it to do our job properly. Just as you need your firearm and your expansive interpretation of the Fourth Amendment to do your job properly. No. You do
Ooh.
of the most difficult jobs in our society. You see humanity at its worst every shift you take.
Damn.
Officer Galugale took a week off. TC thought for the first time maybe she could be a vampire.
Oh my God.
Larry wished his brother could have been
Now
there,
they finally
and on a
see some of the
computer hard
perks.
drive, the manifesto waited patiently.
Manifesto.
We were on the devil's road now,
Uh-oh.
hurtling towards end times.
Oh my God. What's gonna happen? Also the fact that Manifesto written in a public library computer, something about that is hilarious to me. Oh!
You're listening to The Failures.
Did you hear that, Aaaaaaand?
Album 33.
Did you hear that?
On the devil's road, these liminal spaces have no name. For the or
Oh yeah,
surface.
this is the
What can I
diner.
get you?
Franchise as the night was more feared than wanted now. And he could do his business wherever he wanted.
Oh, I don't know if I ever spoke about this, but like there was a scene where Louis was like, oh, essentially suggesting that he, I think, killed like a couple dozen vampires that came after him at the end of season 2. And so I am guessing that like that incident is what made other vampires be like, you know what, let's leave this man to his own devices. It's like, I guess he came out of that unscathed, and then everyone was like, okay, he won, we can't target him anymore. They focused their attention on other things. Good for him. And now he can just like run his little financial empire and make his money.
Her was satisfying in a way the destruction of the vampire Bruce was not.
Okay, actually, sorry. Let it go for like 2 seconds. Okay, but this does go back to, so this was a conversation that I had with one of the patrons about Louis's demeanor after he killed Bruce. Is it Lemuel called him when he was driving away from the house afterwards and was like, safe? And he was like, yeah, safe, I'm on my way home. Which also, like, on my way home, I thought you said that y'all were just hooking up. Y'all live together? Okay, interesting. I mean, here's the thing. Lover boy Louis will never disappear. Louis is a lover boy. It doesn't matter what era he's in, doesn't matter what he's been through. He will always find another vampire lover, period. And so, yeah, so that was funny. But the commenter was saying that, like, their view or their take on Louis' demeanor in that ride when he was on his way back was that he wasn't satisfied by essentially ending Bruce's life. And I was unsure because I was looking at it and I was like, it could be read a couple of different ways, but I was like, leaving space for their interpretation of that to be the correct one, right? Because nothing is like super concrete in the moment, but I think this ultimately, you know, this statement of this being more satisfying than killing Bruce basically helps to essentially prove their point. That was essentially a look of dissatisfaction where I think he thought he would finally have this sense of not just relief, but like this sense of closure, I guess, about everything with Claudia after killing Bruce. But clearly that did not have its intended impact.
We all did that year.
Uh-oh.
Best thing to do about burger is let it cool till the grease is all soaked.
Wait, is she British?
Okay, well, chef gets all aggy when plates come back.
Okay, I don't think I realized she had a British accent. He's like, oh, I'm gonna have to force myself to eat this thing.
Hackney?
Piss off, Hackney.
I got a place in Marylebone.
Oh, exactly, posh boy. Get Hackney off the tube map, did you?
I think that's mine.
Get mine till I give it to you.
I'm nervous. I'm like, what's this dynamic about to be? What's this relationship about to become? Imagine Louis like goes crazy and turns her. Oh my god. Tries to make her Claudia clone. I mean, she's already kind of a Claudia clone in some respect. Especially Lestat's comment of like, he thought he was in control. I'm like, oh no. What's he gonna do? But I also wonder if for her, if she's thinking like, okay, this man's really into me. I don't know. I don't know what her assumption, because she just called out obviously that he's like never actually.
You're here 3 times in 5 nights.
That's
Marley Bone
crazy.
with your cashmere sweatsuit.
Oh, no, you got me wrong.
You're a riddle, Thomas Pitt. Or just cheap rich.
Yeah, wait, Louis, you're a bad tipper? Get that shit together.
It's essentially like a middle school cheer with the big crowd clap.
This is sad. This is sad. Him be like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? No response. Actually, not even no response. It looked like she sent a blank response. That's crazy. She's just like, gosh, she's something else. It's just sad because that final episode, under the song that she essentially left on, was one where he was essentially kind of reclaiming some of himself and really kind of fighting back against like the demons that he's held in for so long. And for that to be the thing that like turns her off and turns her away is very telling. Very telling.
Lyrics?
Yeah, working on some.
I mean, it's all like gigs and gas and gear. And
I
sharing
assume
that
he's
shit
talking
with the sound manager, but,
to his brother, Alex.
Sony, Warner.
Who?
What does the vampire messiah owe the world?
So does he really just
People
sit
have
there
died in a lie
waiting
told
for him to
them.
come back
Where's Sophia?
and shower?
No idea.
The line, he's been glum ever since you rolled the pony and
Oh,
Christine
finally
stuck him in that
responded.
Chevy Malibu, Worcester, Massachusetts.
Ridiculous. Oh, look.
I really realize that I'm bad at multitasking. The fact that I can't read their text and listen to what they're saying at the same time is actually embarrassing. Is soon I'll rejoin you in Albany. Oh, is soon I'll rejoin you in Albany, or is the other kind of soon?
Oh, look. She's getting her twat lasered by a Miquan Bar Harbor.
Wait, what? A laser?
You getting this?
Well, I like how he kind of calls her out. He's just like, I know your games. Answer my question.
Vampire Bourdain.
Let's talk.
Sorry, the fact that he called him the Vampire Bourdain. Literally, within the first 30, 60 seconds of me watching the first episode of Interview with the Vampire season 1, I literally said, this man gives me Anthony Bourdain energy. Oh my goodness. Love it.
Let's talk about your mother,
Uh-oh.
Gabriella.
Oh, look at his face. The reaction already.
Let the past stay in the past.
Not your first love.
Oh, he's back.
We left the third to your maker and stole away by carriage.
That is our dear departed Uncle Marius, who was bored to death by our tart nephew Armand.
Oh, so this is after they left the theater.
My mortal mother was vibrant. As a vampire, she was remote. She could not function. Always did what my mother asked.
My mama's boy.
Ugh, takes on different meaning.
Daughters? Your Alice? Or just your book agent?
Still salty. Nope, he's back.
And where were you when your daddy killed you on an airplane, Dan?
When your daddy killed you on an airplane? My mind's going to Armand, but I think let's just let it ride. Yikes. What's Lestat's reaction gonna be? Yikes.
Are you gonna stop bitching now?
You were missed.
I guess, yeah, he did like him.
You were listening to The Failures,
Lestat was a fan of
album
his.
37.
Is he playing by himself? Oh. Uh-oh. Armand's calling. That must be so haunting. Oh my gosh.
Hello, Daniel.
Yeah. That's so scary.
I can only imagine your anger.
Stop! I have written from the deepest regions of my soul.
Dang it. Armand is such a fascinating character to me. Just thinking about how I reacted to him last year and how I was so distrusting of him and all these things. I think, after letting the dust settle a bit more, I don't know how to put this. I actually don't think he's evil. All of these people are killers, right? Blah, blah, blah. He definitely made some choices that were very manipulative, that were deceptive, that were self-serving, but also, decisions that were based in love, fear of losing connection, and a desire to maintain harmony. I don't know, a lot of his motivations span multiple parts of the spectrum, right? I was so interested to understand what drove him to turn Daniel. If it was just born out of resentment or an urge for revenge or whatever it is. But knowing what we know about Armand and his oh my god, there's a persistent gnat that's been flying around my room, and it's driving me crazy. So if you see me swatting at things in my face, it's because this freaking gnat. But anyway, I was just wondering, I'm how does he feel about ultimately breaking his own personal moral code to actually turn someone into a vampire, even though it's something he said he would never do, and it's something that he finds so distasteful and all these things. So I was just curious that what energy he would bring to this reunion with Daniel. But of course he comes and he's apologetic, and he's I've been reflecting and I've written something, and I'm of course he did. Gosh dang it. Here's the problem with me. I think I just like everyone in this show. I think, honestly, the more that we learn about the complexities of individual characters, like Lestat, for example, I think it also just helps to soften the audience towards other characters, or hopefully it does. At least it does for me, and sort of pushes me and hopefully the rest of the audience the same way they are adjusting or evolving their perspective of characters like Lestat. I think it also helps to encourage them to do the same sort of reflection and sort of nuanced critical thinking about other characters as well, right? None of these characters are straightforward. And I think Armand is someone who it's very easy to just write him off as pure antagonist and just kind of wholly, not want to say evil, but wholly, yeah, I guess evil. I guess some people may say. It's more complicated than that. I just like looking at him, just be so apologetic. I can't help but like, I'm like, let's hear him out, guys.
Dear Daniel, of all things that walk the garden, it is you I have done the most harm to, and it is to you I owe amends.
Also, this feels like, you know, when it's like in Alcoholics Anonymous, like one of the steps or whatever is to go and make amends with all the people that you've harmed. That's what this sounds like, honestly.
Are you doing this?
Oh, duh. Yeah, okay. Of course he knows that as well.
I know when we first met.
Wait. Stop.
Wait,
I've done
this is...
myself once. Hey, son. Dad here.
I don't like the son, Dad.
Note. Sorry about killing you on a private jet.
Oh, so that's... In my mind, I thought that's what he was referencing, that like Armand turned him on a plane or something. But okay, so we get confirmation of that.
You're not going to get any of my special vamp skills because my blood sucks. And oh, I'm a friendless bottom twink sociopath. And hey, a big time sorry about every second in your life in between. 2 divorces, the blackout years at Night Ritter. Well, what can I say? I'm just a 500-year-old pussy.
That did not go where I thought it was gonna go. Wait, so Daniel's upset at Armand for having not killed him in San Francisco, and so instead he blames him for like all of the things he had to endure throughout his life until he was turned into a vampire. He like, what? That's crazy. That's not what I thought this was. Okay, that was not where I thought this was going. Oh my god, him on Instagram.
Done some Googling. You're like the 566th richest man in the world according to Wealth Aggregator.
Yeah,
wow.
Meanwhile, man's living at the top of Domino Square and owns like NAF Dracula hotels with coffin wallpaper. You're the only one watching me like I'm Netflix.
It's just being you.
What's he gonna say?
Your jaw. What is it?
Seems like you remind me of my daughter.
I remind you of your sis.
Oh. Well, or sister, true.
In a million guesses you would not guess.
He did not just tip her that much. That's crazy.
Regina!
Is he gonna...
You know this book?
Is he actually gonna tell her?
Sorry.
I don't want to ruin the moment, but imagine you're a server at a diner in New York. This guy comes in who's one of the richest men in the world, says, you remind me of someone who I lost a long time ago. Let me pay your rent. I would be like the happiest person in the world. Imagine just being bankrolled, but like a sugar brother, a pseudo sugar brother who just gives you money and then you can just live your life. Oh my goodness. Let me tell y'all something. New York City is one of those places that like, it's rough out here, man. It's rough out here. And if you don't have a good chunk of change, like if your income is not high, there are just certain things that you like, aspects of the city that are difficult for you to just unlock in terms of like enjoyment if you don't like pass a certain threshold. You know what I mean? And so, man, I would love to have a patron. Wait, the irony. Patreon. That's funny. But no, I mean, I would love to have a wealthy man who wants nothing but to just like have conversation. Okay, wait, actually, hold on. Never mind. It sounds like I'm soliciting. No. No one messaged me about any of this. I'm just kidding. I have a good income. I'm fine. Leave me alone. But I'm like, she's just in a kind of a blessed position.
How many hearts do you hear in the dwelling?
Oh, he's teaching her.
32 hearts and only 27 bodies.
Honestly, this also shows how skilled Lestat is, because he figured all this out by himself relatively quickly, it seems.
Did you come here as a girl?
Never. Passed by in my horse-drawn cage, wrapped head to foot.
Uh-oh. What's he looking
lace,
for?
Veil over my eyes, Bible in my hands.
Uh-oh. What?
Mi ricordo una giovane donna molti anni fa.
Uh-oh. He's like, I know you.
Se capelli biondi.
Dove lei ora?
Oh, gosh. Yikes.
Not a mother. Not a woman.
Interesting.
Christ is thirsty.
I like these scenes because it helps us to get a better sense of like Gabriella's perspective and just like the way she thinks about things, because obviously all of what we know about her is like not great. It's just helpful to just kind of clarify her mentality a little bit. But the idea that she's like, she's like, all of my roles and responsibilities no longer exist. So her saying that she doesn't see herself as, you know, a Vecchi, a mother, or a wife or a mother, more specifically, does explain how she's able to essentially like do what she does because she's just like all of these like mortal identities basically no longer exist, and I am just essentially purely a vampire with all of the thirsts and desires that come with it, and that's what she prioritizes over anything else.
Andrew Milliken, 4 body records.
Well, I didn't trash a $50,000.
Do you want me to play dumb like your maker and pretend you're 2 steps ahead of me?
So what, this guy's like your sponsor?
Not really using that word, you know? And I talk to him like every other night, and he's...
Oh, Armand is his sponsor. Oh my god. And he's gonna like draw Alex in. Oh no.
I like corn. He's like a god.
Oh my god.
I don't think mine can float.
Well,
All that shit he's
you should
carrying.
be surprised.
This guy erased it all, brother.
So what's his god's name?
That I gotta keep.
Oh no. Is Alex being manipulated or is he in on the plan? I don't know. I don't know.
What was his reasoning again? Love?
You were 5,000 feet from Louis after you dropped him. That was love, right?
Oop.
Flung well. Flew here to Albany playing long face. Plastic fiend. On my beat. Saw the show.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm overstimulated. God. What's he gonna do? I can't even talk about the last scene. Jesus Christ, there's so much happening. I don't like where this is going. What? Ugh.
I love you.
What is this scene? What am I looking at? I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch. I genuinely don't. No. Can it all say implied? I really don't. I'm sorry. I can't.
Still the early riser.
Jesus.
You are listening to The Failures, album 40, side B.
Oh, wait.
How did you get in here?
Is this?
Where's my band?
Oh my god.
The Nomad Armand.
Oh my god.
He would do more damage than the Queen ever did.
What?
I've been enduring intense
More damage than the Queen ever did? What is happening? What is coming? Just like the framing of the season where it's just like, oh, devastation is upon us. Anyway, let me chat about me having sex with my mom. Like, I'm just like, can we focus? What's gonna happen, y'all? I need to know.
conversation with myself.
Wait, is he gonna do his his apology to Lestat as well?
This journey, I wish to read you something I've written from the deepest regions of my soul.
You have no soul.
Paris,
Oh my
Gavin, with your visionary
god.
conceit
How
of
many
vampire
people
theater,
are
with
we
sharing
going
your body
to?
and blood.
The cough. Oh my god. Lestat is like, he knows what he's doing. Why do I want to give Armand a hug? I hate the way these characters just like make me, ugh. I just am like, why do I care about them so much? Anyway, but the little cough as like Lestat's like removing his clothes is funny.
Companionship, which was, upon reflection, wish-fulfilling delusion, rooted in childhood conflict.
Oh my god. Lestat,
Your
stop
exit from Paris,
it.
generous endowment you left us with was graceful and sensitive.
Generous endowment kills me. He showers in blood? Imagine before the reveal that he was actually a vampire, one of the other members of the band came to shower, clicked the wrong button, and were just drenched in blood. Oh my god.
When I had the
Oh, he blamed
opportunity to speak
Gabriella.
graceful and speak truth to Louis
Why
concerning
is he-
my I walked the
Why
rest
does
of the
he
century
shower
on
in
a complete
blood?
bombshell, gonna
What's
reach
the
out to you
benefit of
and
this?
make him the wiser. At first,
And then he rinses
I
it
felt
off.
was
No.
It was torture.
Oh my god.
But I see you, and it suggests to me that time is over. Because you are a fuck cloud, Armand. But be it on the other side of the moon. Or kill yourself.
He's trying to make amends. Let him do it.
You should come to one before it's over. I'm quite sexy.
Okay, so interesting. So obviously, Armand is against the Great Conversion, right? And so I wonder if there's like factions that are brewing in vampire worlds. Like clearly, obviously, all of the vampires of the world have like completely different, or they have differing philosophies around vampireness and all these things. So I'm very curious. Whilst obviously Lestat is so focused on himself and like his experience, there's clearly a macro situation brewing that he clearly has just no interest in and no active involvement, even though he's like a major contributor to some of the things that are going on. So he's just like kind of blissfully unaware of everything, or he's somewhat aware, but he just doesn't give a fuck. He's back. Okay, Louis, it's getting creepy now. Louis, it's too much now. She's gonna get a... Oh.
Hi. You okay? You missed a couple shifts. I was...
Oh my... Louis, that's so creepy. Louis. Leave this girl alone. She's gonna get a restraining order. She's gonna get a restraining order on you, dude.
You're the one in the book.
Oh, she read the book.
I can help you.
Claudia. I look like her.
I can't stay anyway.
Obviously.
It's coming on morning.
I've been here since 1:30.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Of course she's gonna be scared. I mean, that is scary.
You can have a different life.
I know I can. I don't need you for that.
I looked you up online.
Is she like an...
Found your OnlyFans.
Oh, no!
Credit card scams.
No.
Bouncing around Europe. I can pay off your debts. I can get you an apartment.
But put on a yellow dress and sit in your lap.
No,
oh,
no.
All of that. Here's the money. Get in my Escalade. Be my dead daughter.
Oh, jeez.
I've got enough shit in my life. I do not need more.
Yikes. I mean, yeah. It was never gonna work, Louis. But that girl, oh God. But I mean... No, I mean, I can understand her fear that, like, this is going to turn into exploitation. I mean, that's obviously a huge risk when someone is providing you, is essentially funding your life, right? So it's understandable, her reaction, her response, but, take the money, girl. No, I'm just kidding. I get it.
For the cocklet-sucking Fire Island set
oh my God.
Literary mountaintop.
Is it pigtails?
Show pony with the personality disorder, godless stud!
And a vampire. We have a very special guest in the audience tonight. To the French Bengali smoke show.
Is he actually there?
Get a torch! The maître of Paris.
Oh no!
Deep into his Japanime eyes as he
Japanime eyes!
The shapeshifter, the sophistica, the vampire, Armand!
We are friends, he and I.
The thing that's funny is, like, a lot of people are fans of
He did a
Armand.
brave thing for me once.
What does that mean, Armand told the truth? What are they referring to?
We wrote a song for you.
Oh
and
my
it's the
God.
first time we are playing it.
I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
Hey, big boss on the Champs-Elysees. Oh no, are you having a bad hair day? Are you mad or do you always look that way? I know it's big boss got a big, big head. Big boss wants to get you in bed. Big boss is a taller one.
Wait, why am I sad for Armand? Oh no! Oh no! Oh God! Oh, this is so mean! Because here's the thing. As far as we know, between Lestat and Armand didn't really do that much to Lestat. You know, pre-Louis, pre-Claudia, pre-everything. Like, Armand didn't really do nothing to him. He just is someone who just really believes, just really, you know, he's a rule follower. Is that so bad? Unless I missed something, right? He did help him burn Nikki, but it wasn't like, he didn't drive Nikki to madness. Like, he didn't really do anything from as far as I can tell. So in a way, it feels like, I don't know. It feels like Lestat stabbed Armand and it just like is twisting the knife, because if anything, Armand was devastated by Lestat's departure. I don't know. I'm like, Lestat, this is mean. But what's also what I do like about the song is that it is structured in the like 5 laws, but obviously he changed them to be more tongue-in-cheek, making fun of Armand. Is this gonna bring Daniel and Armand closer together? Oh! And Alex just realized that Arun is fucking Armand. Oh my god. This is gonna bring them close together. Oh my god, wait. He's so sad. He's such a sad man. Such a sad boy. Actually, sorry. I just had a thought. The fact that Armand can do the thing where he makes it to where Daniel, like everyone else in the world, disappears and he's able to communicate directly with him, that's actually a very unique ability, right? Because isn't a kind of like a central feature of the maker-makey vampire relationship is the fact that they can't read each other's minds. And it's like, in a way, he's not necessarily reading Daniel's mind, but he is communicating with him directly in a way that other makers and makees like aren't able to.
Stop it.
What?
You know what?
I cannot. It happens to me too. It's
Oh.
happening right now. I am your maker. I cannot get into your head any longer.
Oh, never mind.
What is that?
Just
What
kidding.
is this?
Our vampire bond, I think.
Oh, I guess he doesn't know. He doesn't have a frame of reference. Wow.
You are courting great danger with Lestat.
Yeah.
More deaths than births. The great conversion is happening, Daniel. And he's going to lead it and get us all killed.
Was Dubai bullshit?
It was love.
Loving Louis doesn't shut it off.
It wasn't my love for Louis, but it was love.
Huh? Huh?
So, when she's not here and he's not here, my friend.
Jesus. Wait. Does it say Marius? Okay, they keep bringing up Marius. What's going on with Marius? Is Marius coming back? Oh, God. Also, it's like last episode, the Nikki muse was like, so, you know, smiling with pride, watching Lestat do his song, and now he's back on his bipolar-ish.
Hello, Gabs, it's me. I just wanted you to hear this. That's the sound of 1,000 loud moaning.
So now he's also
hardening.
And I left the stage 12 minutes ago.
What is he trying to prove to her? Like, what is he? He just cares.
Fuck you. Let's skip it. Cabbage, cabbage, cabbage.
Jeez. So maybe the madness of Nikki in this moment matches how just like manic Lestat is right now. Jeez Louise.
Touring was never boring.
Wheels on the start go me.
What is up with him? Oh, was that same guy from before who said he knew he was real?
You can't die like this, he's a vampire! Wake up, people, they're everywhere! They're everywhere, they're all around us!
No! Oh my god! Well, at least they have a doctor. Shit. Oh no. What is this by the water? Oh! Hole through the hand? Are we getting a messianic
Narrow.
visual reference?
Fully rigged.
Oh, is this where she takes off?
Cargo. Keeper's not feeling well.
Roll back a single decade, we're living mortal lives. But we're in 50 years. We're in 100.
Some far-flung city.
Armand schools on stage, and that was something, I guess, but it wasn't evil. An evil that answers goodness.
Oh, she must be really instrumental in this whole great conversion
Shall
then.
we scorch the mortal world?
Like she wants to just destroy everything.
Till no light remains. No hope of light.
Oh no, she's evil for real.
As dark monarchs intertwined for all eternity.
Oh.
Dinner.
Okay, this is where the shipwrecks were happening. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, from the get-go, she was like, let's burn this motherfucker down. Okay. So, yeah, she definitely is part of this whole great conversion. And it's just interesting because Lestat does not care about that at all. That's just, like, not his personal goal. Like, she's just like, let me gallivant around the world and, like, kill people and just, like, sow destruction. And he's like, what if I, like, start a theater company and then, I don't know, maybe go to the Americas and explore, maybe find another boyfriend, you know, long-term relationship, then, like, maybe I'll just become a rock star. Like, he's just fully using the vampire gift to just continuously explore his own passions and desires, and also use it to, like, set himself on a cycle of, like, not poor, but, like, complicated romantic relationships that then sour and then, you know, all that jazz. But it's like, it's still very narrow in scope around him and his life and the things that he likes, as opposed to, like, she has these, like, grand plans. And yeah, I guess she's probably all of this time been, like, finding other vampires who, like, think the same. Yikes, big yikes. I feel like at some point he's gonna have to kill his mom, dude. Sorry, I just, like, had that thought. At some point he's gonna have to kill her, I think. Louis, leave this girl alone. No, I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult. But if she sees you again, oh my god, Louis! To be stalked by a man is already scary. To be stalked by a vampire, even more terrifying. Oh! She told him to come in. Also, I was gonna make a comment. I'm like, Louis in a car in Brooklyn and like in New York City, but I'm like, oh, Louis too bougie to ride the subway. He would never.
Can't stay away.
Yeah.
Got loud with you last time.
It was my fault.
$1,000. That's a bus fare for you. What's not a bus fare?
100,000.
What?
5 times that.
Whoa. This is the dream. This is the dream. Oh my god.
What now, Daddy Lou?
Ew! Stop! Wait, actually though? Wait, is that what he actually wants? No. No, Louis. I did not realize that's what he was. Oh, I didn't realize that's what they were. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it. I thought he would just be content with having this person be someone in his life and they just chat. And yeah, she's a completely different person, but like he just has the satisfaction of just being around someone who reminds him of his daughter's sister throw pillow. Oop. Oh, I don't like this. Oh,
they do not share in the daily struggle of human life.
Oh, he's the one writing the manifesto.
Siphoning away our vitality in order to extend their own unnatural existence.
Oh, shit.
I gave up on confession.
Oh, they were under this boat, I guess. Or does she leave him? Yeah, she's gone.
Like I used to.
Yeah. Wait, is that her hair? What the fuck? What is that? Wait. What? Wait, hold on. God damn it. It's like I can't see shit. I see a necklace. And I see hair. Did she just chop off her hair? What the? This one's crazy. I guess it makes sense because she was saying, I mean, we saw that people recognized her from her hair, so that would allow her to be more incognito. The thing is, this is kind of fucked. This is kind of fucked. Yeah, I see why this man has abandonment issues. Yikes. Yeah, it's all coming together. Like, he has this mentality of like, well, am I not enough for you, Mom? Uh-oh. What's happening now? Oh yeah, where's the rest of the band? Uh-oh. Where is everyone? Who is this?
You called, I came.
Oh, okay.
Heading home to Montreal.
Oh,
Sink the bus in the St. Lawrence where the whales can make love to it while
I
take up.
You quit?
Yeah, he's ending it. Okay. I mean, it makes sense that everyone's like, yeah, we don't want to be part of this.
It's over! You abandoned me!
For a week?
For 9 days! And it did not feel like 9 days.
Grow up!
This is all so complicated. This is all so complicated because what I am reading here, that's what's so fucked. Okay, what I am reading here is like, this is a scene that like, if you remove any context around their whatever, the like sexual nature of the relationship or the sexual element of the relationship, this feels like a child being like, "Mommy, I called you and you didn't come," and the mom's like, I tried my best, like, you know, like, this feels like a mother and son. This is like the most mother and son that they're like scene that we've seen between them since the season started. Everything else was always tinged with like a little bit of like, of like icky sort of sexual undercurrent or overcurrent. But this is like the most like, I don't know, childlike and kind of, you know, maybe, I won't say completely neglectful, but like child wanting the like attention and support and the nurturing of his mother than we've seen like in this series so far. So it's like, I'm watching it and I'm feeling that, because like, this is me with my mom sometimes. I'm just like, "Mommy, I need you." And yes, I do call my mother mommy, and she's probably watching this video. "Hey, mommy." So it's like, I feel that like in it, like, you know, watching the scene, I'm like, you know, feeling like this feels familiar, but then I just think about everything else and it's just, it's just hard. It's hard. Like, can this scene just continue as a mother and son would be?
The voices.
Oh, like the other vampires?
Let's have a listen.
Why won't you let me hate you?
Oh, so there's
You've been hearing that.
Lestat supporters and haters.
Your music speaks to them. They long for communion.
I sing songs, mother.
Eight wolves.
Oh.
A poignant tableau.
Is she gonna try to use
Inspiring
him?
mother advising a distraught son.
Yeah,
And you'll
she's
get
gonna
no
use him.
argument here if you were to interrupt and say, "Lestat, an excellent time to end it."
Damn, he's had so many
What words
opportunities.
did she cut? I'll never do them justice. Instead,
Who's
let me
that?
paraphrase a more eminent vampire caught in a similar situation.
Is that the young version of
It
him?
is difficult.
Oh,
how
Claudia.
efficiently succinct and impenetrable her
Louis.
argument.
Wait, and Louis? So they're back. I mean, of course he had to have a song about mother. Oh no, look at her. This is so fucked. Ugh, there's always an ulterior motive with her. Wow. So that was episode 4 of The Vampire Lestat. A lot happened that episode. I feel like this one, more so than the others, really set up the impending conflict, and I think is kind of getting us ready for like the back half of the season. I don't know how many episodes there will be. I'm assuming 8, but yeah, I mean, we're getting there. And so I do think this is gonna kick off everything. And it's sad because she's just using him for her own means, for her own aims. So in a way, this does go to show that like her being like, "Oh, I'm back. You asked for me. You said you needed my support. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, son." And it's like, no. She's here. It's a means to an end. She's looking for setting him up to inspire some sort of like vampire revolution that she's been kind of hoping for since she was turned. So maybe honestly she's the one initiating the great conversion. Like maybe she's actually the ringleader of all of this. I'm not sure, but it is interesting that like, now that you think about it, it's like, and I don't know, I didn't really interrogate this until now, but thinking about like how long it's been, I think he said that he saw her twice over the course of like 100 years or 200 years? Then maybe 100 years. And it's a question of like, okay, wait, why is she making her presence known? Like, why is she coming and hanging around him, trying to reconnect? Like, what is the impetus? And it's like, obviously, in hindsight, it's that she saw his music as an avenue and as a tool to be used for her grand plans. What a sick individual. Yeah, God, so much happened this episode. I think we did of course get to see a lot more regarding, so we got to learn more about Gabriella, a little bit more about her relationship with Lestat and like how things were when they both left the Paris coven, and then the fact that she literally abandoned him like relatively soon after they got to Italy. So that makes sense. But why he just has this like longing to like prove to her his worth and his value because, you know, feeling abandoned. Especially because this was right after everything that happened with Nikki. I just feel like he probably was like, well, at least I have my mom. And then that's essentially what Gabriella was. And yeah, basically disappeared off the face of the planet and just like barely spoke to him since. We got a lot of Gabriella. She's making moves, she's making plays, she's devious. And she's just like a fucked up person. And just doesn't care enough about Lestat to like, he's just a means to an end for her. Okay, but we did also see the return of Alex, which brought with him Arun, aka Armand. And I was happy to see Armand again. Sorry, I know, I can't even remember by the end of season 2 if I was just like a mega Armand hater or not. No, I think even then, even in the midst of everything happening, I think I was still had some sympathies for him. But now I'm like, oh, my baby boy. Because I think he was like misintentioned, but it was never like evil. Because I think I've been avoiding casting any characters as pure evil, but I think actually now, right, if we have the spectrum, I think at the end point of just pure evil, I think Gabriella's close to that end point because she literally was like, I want to take over the world, kill everybody, just like watch the world burn. I'm like, I don't know how you can pry some sort of like sympathetic lens into that. I mean, partially it could be like her feeling as though she had no real control or agency over her life. She was sort of married off into this aristocratic family for her own family's sake and essentially was like tricked into living just like this trash ass life with this trash ass husband who gave her trash ass kids. But like she just lived this like life of misery that she just had no real escape from except for death, essentially. And now that she has sort of a secondary lease on life where she's no longer beholden to like the social structures of that time period, and she really could be who she wants to be and live a life, any life she wants to live. Like that's why she was like so excited when they were in that carriage ride. It makes sense that she, you know, maybe taking it a little too far. And it's just like, actually, I want to kill everyone. I want to see everyone suffer. So it's understandable. Still evil. I think she's close to a 1 on the evil scale. But maybe not all the way there, but close. Maybe if we ever meet Akasha and figure out what the hell's going on there, maybe Akasha might be a 1. But I think our girl Gabrielle is up there. But anyway, back to Armand. I think time has made me more sympathetic to this man. Part of it may also be Assad Zaman just has this like face that like it's hard to really hate. Like his eyes are just so he has these eyes that are like simultaneously portray like a level of just like innocence almost, but also there is something really severe about them as well. And of course like the color of his eyes because of him being a vampire, I think also contributes to that. So he's always just like and I don't know, for some reason it makes me more sympathetic towards him. But I think especially more so in this episode, seeing him try to make amends. And I do think there was some genuineness there. No one put him up to it. Like he could have just showed up there. Like he didn't need to like necessarily go through Alex and make it a whole thing. But he just like, I don't know. I think he's genuinely trying to make amends. And I could see it being genuine. Or at least partially genuine. But his little preamble every time, I just thought it was so fucking cute. I love him. But yeah, anyway. Yeah. But I think more so than just like his apologies, I think he tried to provide a warning to Lestat about what was coming and essentially warning him that his continued musical endeavors are actually going to usher in this era of like chaos and destruction as the vampires are like coming together and trying to gather around, I guess, the messages that he's putting out in his music. So he tried to warn us. Excuse me. So, yeah. But then, even more so, him reconnecting with Daniel, essentially for the first time, at least, like, actually face-to-face, was also interesting. Obviously, Daniel was, like, not happy about it, but it's still so curious to me that Daniel seemed less upset about being turned into a vampire and more upset about feeling as though his life, like regretting more of, like, his life than his afterlife, and sort of blaming Armand for the trajectory of his life after that whole incident in San Francisco. So that's interesting that that's where his anger and his resentments lie, like that far back in their shared timeline. But it was interesting that, like, the whole thing that he described of, like, everything will disappear and it'll be just me and him is something that actually Armand was not doing intentionally at all. And it's just, I guess, a feature or, like, I guess some sort of manifestation of their vampire bond. Because I know when he brought it up to Louis was like, no, never experienced that. Sounds kind of weird. I think that's also something I think with this series that I find so interesting. It's just like how diverse the experiences of being a vampire are for every character based on the, like, lineage of them. Like, whose blood, like, oh, I have the blood of Akasha versus the blood of Marius versus, you know, whatever. I think it's like those, I don't know, like the variance of that and being able to, like, discover that over time, I find, like, really fascinating. But yeah, so it does seem like Armand and Daniel might, I don't know, come to an understanding because ultimately they both are experiencing this for the first time, right? Armand is for the very first time experiencing being, let's say being a parent. He's like when Daniel referred to him as a deadbeat dad, like this is kind of, it is giving that vibe a little bit. So they're both figuring things out as it goes along, but I do think that moment in the crowd when Lestat was, like, obviously making fun of and ridiculing Armand, and, like, Daniel sort of seeing that and, like, feeling some sort of, I don't know, sympathy for him, is gonna, you know, was sort of the starting point of, like, maybe their reconciliation. Perhaps, mayhaps. Who else? Louis Dupont du Lac. Somebody draft up the restraining order against that man. I'm honestly surprised that the boss or, like, her manager didn't say, like, okay, hey man, you come here, you order just so you can see this girl, you're not eating anything. But I guess he's like, listen, if he's paying, he's paying. So yeah, I guess no one's really looking out for her there. But yeah, I think it was cute seeing their initial conversations. It is also cute seeing Delaney use her, like, actual accent instead of, you know, the Claudia one. But yeah. Oh, I just didn't love how it evolved into something that felt a bit more perverse. Dang. Oh, Louis. Why? I was just like, oh, you know, this is gonna be a new relationship, a new connection, but, like, he had to go and make it weird. They had to make it weird. Oh, the role play. Oh, Lord, I hate it. Oh, I don't want to even think about it. But, you know, I guess get to the bag or whatever. At least it's not sexual. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes it better. I guess I'm just trying to make it not weird in my brain, but it is a bit weird. I guess back to Lestat. He, you know, doing his show, his final shows, and then the guy who's been, like, obsessing over him finally made a reappearance and shot him and had it on tape and basically was able to prove, at least to some degree, that Lestat is not mortal. And so that's gonna turn into something. That's not gonna be great. Honestly, I feel like the Talamasca hate this man for real. They're probably like, he's just adding so much work to our plates on a constant basis. We've been trying to hold this shit together for centuries. And this man keeps fucking us up. Yeah, that's definitely gonna turn into something. And I guess we'll see that going into the next episode. Hopefully I didn't miss anything big. I mean, I think we're fine. But yeah, that's all to say. This is a really good episode as well. And yeah, I think we're gearing up to hit that pinnacle. They love to do like the big, usually I think it's episode 5 where there's sort of like a big moment. And so I do think that next episode probably is gonna be something crazy. I would watch the preview for it, but I don't like actually being spoiled. Like I like, you know, being in the moment. So I guess we will see next Sunday how things go down. So if you want to follow along on the Vampire Lestat journey, feel free to subscribe. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.